Hi, I'm Andrea from Pink Cake Princess. I'm going to show you how to decorate a Valentine's Day cupcake. This is the Be My Valentine cupcake. Don't forget to check out the others in this set, including last year's set, the Rose Bouquet, the Love Letter, and the Love Heart Scroll. Don't forget to put them all together to create something special for somebody you love. Okay, to start off with, I'm just going to ice a regular size cupcake. I'm using buttercream to create a semi-dome finish with my offset spatula. Next, I'm going to be rolling out some fondant icing. Now, fondant icing is just a type of icing you can get from your local supermarket. There's more information about it and a list of materials in the video description below. I'm rolling it out with my non-stick rolling pin on my non-stick chopping board and dusting it with corn flour. I'm using a circle cutter to cut out a disc of fondant, and then I'm smoothing it over my cupcake. Next, I'm rolling out some pink fondant. I'm going to cut off a fairly wide strip. It's probably about 2.5 centimeters across. And then I'm just going to use my circle cutter to trim off the edges. Okay, just checking it there on the cupcake and then marking where to cut it. Okay, now I'm just going to use a little bit of water and my brush to glue it all together. Gently putting it onto the cupcake and then pressing it gently down so that it attaches. Next, I'm going to use some cashew decorations. Now, these are edible. I'm just going to use the bottom of my brush to create tiny little indents into the cupcake so that the cashews sit nicely in there. And then I'm using a little bit of water to glue them. I'm using my tweezers to pick them up and then place them in. And then I'm using my fingers afterwards to gently press them in so that they attach to the water and then to the cupcake, obviously. And there you have it. Okay, next onto some red fondant. I'm rolling this and leaving it still fairly thick. It's probably about 2 to 3 mils thick. And I'm roughly cutting out a heart shape. Okay, like that. And then I'm just going to smooth over the rougher bit so that it does look like a heart shape. And just smoothing it over all the edges. And just checking on the cupcake there before I do a tiny little twist at the bottom of the heart, just so that it looks nicer. Okay, next I'm going to use a big thick straw. Now it's got a pointy bit there. I'm using that just to create a little indent into the heart, and then also a toothpick to create the top little indent. That just gives it a little bit more dimension. Okay, now onto some white fondant. I've rolled out a tiny strip, and then I'm using what's like a ribbon, but it's got like a lacy print on it. And then I'm just pressing it in just to get a texture in my fondant. And there you have it. I'm using my offset spatula now, or sorry, my palette knife, just to trim the edges off. And then placing it on the cupcake, just to check that it fits nicely with the heart. And then I'm just going to use my circle cutter to trim the excess off. And then smoothing it over. And that's it. That's the cupcake basically almost done. I'm just sticking on the white bit and the heart with some water. And at this stage, I'm going to ask you guys to subscribe if you find this interesting, and share it with whoever you think might like it. And let me know what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day and who you want to share these cupcakes with. Okay, now last step, I'm just using some black food dye and a brush. And then I'm just going to be gently painting in the words, "Be Mine." And that's basically it. That's your cupcake done. Just be careful not to touch the writing until it's fully dry, because it is quite wet at this stage. Okay, thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you guys are going to have a special Valentine's Day this year, and let me know below if you do get up to anything special. And don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share my work. I love reading your feedback as well. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Bye for now. You guys take care.